So over the years, we meet tons of people at the expos and events that we travel to. Recently, we met up with a couple who are currently nomads living in this UEV-490. In their travels, they met with us at this year's Overland of America event in Oklahoma. Purchased the 2.95 or the 116-inch BunduAwn360 and wanted that installed on their Conqueror trailer. Like anything, most people are DIY and these customers are great. Once they got into it, they realized that being nomads on the road, they didn't have everything they needed. So they made a trip back to us in Iowa and we actually installed that for them. So if you don't have a place to install points to hook your awning arms together on the backside, you can go ahead and link them together, which is what we've done here. So linking them together, we've seen this from other companies that support the BunduAwn product that have done it with success. So I'll show you a picture of that up close, but just want to connect those together and then make them super tight so that you can go ahead and get the best benefit of that fully self-supported awning as you can. So now we're going to take a look on the other side, kind of how we mounted it a little bit, and then show you how to do it away. All right, guys, so one of the things that we did for them is they wanted to make sure they had as little of rain possible behind the awning. So the UEV, what's nice is they have a bracket where their awning was previously mounted. That gives us a channel that we can do that. So we mounted this directly to their base channel, carriage bolted all the way through. It's like a 4-inch carriage bolt, so we drilled through. And then they have wiring as well for future LED lighting underneath the kitchen side, which is where the awning is mounted. So we drilled those holes as well. We will also run a bead of silicone behind the awning bag itself to help with any additional rain coverage. And then we mounted it so that this front pivot point is directly above the bed. So when this bed is folded out, we'll know that that's covered. They won't have to worry about that canvas getting wet or having it leak if that is ever a potential. Again, we've got the lift arms. This has the stainless steel backing points. All of these lift arms, like normal, are going to raise and lower with the awning as you open and close it. And then we have the guide ropes permanently attached here to the base of the pivot bolts. You just undo those. You can stake them to the ground or tie it down to the vehicle. I usually stake it down. I recommend you tie it down in at least 2 places. Wind is not a warranty thing. I've been there. I've done that. Broken many awning arms myself, always in public because of the wind. So always tie it down when you are using the awning, just as a precaution. So mount along the back plate. Again, we have this little channel here that's installed to kind of help hold the bars when you're closing the awning to keep everything in place. And then another set of wires came through on this end for future LED lighting as well, and then wrap around the back. So this is the 2.95 meter, the 116-inch that I mentioned. 360, you've got Velcro on all of your open edges. If you do want to add wall panels, believe the UEV panels will attach to that in some fashion, but we are working to get them a specific set of panels to match their needs, which should be here in a couple months. So that's the way the awning is fitted to this particular UEV. They still have full access to enter, as well as their outdoor kitchen space, so it should be a great addition for them. So now we'll go through the task to show you guys how to put it away. All right, so the first thing is you have to pick a side, front or back. I usually bring the front side around before the back side, just as a habit, but they're universal. You can do either one. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go to the other side, release those hooks, and then start bringing it around and walk you guys through that. All right, guys, so as I walk this around, the biggest thing to remember, which I've done in multiple videos, is that when these first 3 bars wrap around, this middle section of fabric, whether it's 2.45 or 2.95, needs to go up and over all 3 of these bars. This trailer is a little tall, so I do have a step stool just to kind of help with getting it up here. The other thing is this bottom aluminum bar will sit on that track, that little branch out piece that I showed you earlier. You'll sit right on top. And I usually move the stool and just make sure that all that fabric is out from underneath so there's no pitch. How you wrap this around. You will take the hook on your strap and attach it to your back plate and then pull that. Get that back secured, then you'll just do the same thing with the front or rear, depending on how your orientation is. this on the hook, walk this around. On this second wrap around, you'll just walk it all the way around. You don't have to tuck or fold any fabric. This just goes straight to the back. Again, I need a stool. Bar, and I wrap it around your front 3 pivot arms, and then I take the hook, attach it to one of the loops where your tie-down ropes is at, usually on the bottom one, but you can pick any of the 3, it doesn't matter. And the reason I do this is that it keeps all the bars together along the back plate, so you're not trying to fight them from moving around as you try and put the arm away. So once you've got everything secured along the back plate, now it comes time to fold everything up. So when I say fold, I mean fold. You do not want to roll this like a sleeping bag. It will make it very hard to fit in the bag itself. So we usually use 8 to 10 inch triangles. So you'll start at the bottom. Rectangles, not triangles. Sorry, bad at math today. So you'll kind of just fold these up as you need to. You'll go up with it, keep everything in place. The smaller the triangles, the closer you can get it. When I'm at the very top, you'll reach above and grab your gator clip from the back side. Put the under strap inside, and then I lift up on this as I pull it down. And you'll see that just kind of gives it a little tighter bundle. With one side done, I do have to move the stool, but you can see it doesn't come down where there's a problem. So again, to reach up behind, grab the gator strap at the top, loop in the fabric, and then pull this straight down. And then you can reach up, grab an awning bag, pull that down, and then start to zip it shut. I recommend storing your zipper in the center. I don't put any type of carabiner or strap through them to connect them, but I do store them in the center just so that the wind doesn't have a tendency to rattle them open. Other things that I do with my awning, especially when it rains, I will open the awning in the center about 1 inch, maybe 2 inches if I can, just to help with any water draining out. Because with the holes in the back for mounting direct, and then this being a canvas material, along with the zipper, eventually it will get wet enough that it can get water on the inside. That just helps kind of let the water drain out, keep everything clean. I promise you, the more you use the awning, the more you put it away, the easier it gets, as well as the faster it gets. So I always say by the end of the season, I'm a pro. Then we take a break for winter. I kind of have to relearn it again in the spring. But that's the BunduAwn 2.95 360 fully self-supported on this UEV-490 trailer. We look forward to pictures from them. Catch them on the road, guys. They do a lot of shows, something they enjoy, being nomadic, got a lot of experience. If you need anything, as always,